Let's delve into another option at wide receiver for the Houston Texans, this time an All-Pro. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Lead. Your host, as always, Harley Dugan. Who am I talking about, man? You are talking about San Francisco 49ers wide receiver Brandon Aiyuk. Yes, the Houston Texans, could they make a move for him? Look, I'm not the biggest advocate just because of the draft capital you're going to have to give up, as well as the contract extension. But let's be real. Brandon Aiyuk is an absolute legit wide receiver, and what he does is add legitimacy and realness to this wide receiver group. When you look at Nico Collins and Tank Dell, you got to look at it for how it is. Tank Dell didn't finish the season, injury, whatever. If you want to say it's a freak injury, I don't know. You could say whatever you want about it, but at the end of the day, the guy was injured. Nico Collins also missed games as well. Brandon Aiyuk is a guy for the San Francisco 49ers that, let's be real, he's been working with Brock Purdy. He's been working with different quarterbacks. With a quarterback like CJ Stroud, his numbers would be a lot elevated. All right. His numbers would be elevated. And that's exactly what you would want here in Houston, right? Right. You got former 49ers coaches here with DeMeco Ryans, Bobby Slowick. This feels like a match made in heaven. But the only problem is that heavy draft capital that you're going to have to give up. The Houston Texans have the 42nd pick. They have the 59th pick. They have a second-round pick next year, courtesy of the Minnesota Vikings. At the end of the day, I just don't see a trade happening. I don't see someone of this magnitude happening for the Houston Texans. Yes, they are gauging the wide receiver market, as we saw with Keenan Allen, who went to the Chicago Bears. The Houston Texans were landing him. They wanted him. They tried to get Keenan Allen, and damn it, they would have had him if it weren't for the damn Los Angeles Chargers being a bunch of bitches and trading him to the NFC because, we don't want to trade within the AFC. Well, screw y'all. You know what? To hell y'all. All right. Keenan Allen with Nico Collins, Tank Dell, that would have been cooking. All right. That's a great trio here in Houston. Brandon Aiyuk is absolutely amazing. There's nothing against him as a player. The dude is a dog. He is real. But at the end of the day, I just don't see that happening. I don't see it as a scenario. The Houston Texans and fans continue to make up these smoke rumors of Brandon Aiyuk to the Texans. I think it's just because of a drawn conclusion that he is a San Francisco 49er. But at the end of the day, this isn't happening. It's not happening. The Houston Texans would gauge the wide receiver market. But again, I think it's going to be somebody a lot less lower, someone maybe we're not thinking about. Maybe it's somebody else. Who knows who it is? But at the end of the day, I'd rather just go through the wide receiver drafts. All right. I'd rather just go through the draft and get a wide receiver through there. There are numerous options there, whether you want one at 42, whether you want one at 59, whether you want one all the way in the third round. The possibilities are endless there. It is deep at wide receiver, and the Houston Texans can get away with drafting one and having a really young trio group of wide receivers for CJ Stroud. As always, guys, go Astros, go Rockets, go Texans. You have a blessed day.